guys, good night. This is day 493, Baqarah 275 to 281. Those who consume interest will stand on Judgment Day like those driven to madness by Satan's touch. That is because they say trade is no different than interest, but Allah has permitted trading and forbidding interest. Whoever refrains after having received warning from their Lord may keep their previous gains, and their case is left to Allah. As for those who persist, it is they who will be the residents of the fire. They will be there forever. Allah has made interest fruitless and charity fruitful. And Allah does not like any ungrateful evildoer. Surely those who believe and do good deeds and establish Salāh and pay Zakāh will have their reward with their Lord, and there is no fear for them, nor shall they grieve. O believers, fear Allah and give up outstanding interest if you are true believers. If you do not, then beware of a war with Allah and His Messenger. But if you repent, you may retain your principle, neither inflicting nor suffering harm. If it is difficult for someone to repay a debt, postpone it until a time of ease. And if you waive it as an act of charity, it will be better for you. If only you knew. Be mindful of the day when you will all be returned to Allah. Then every soul will be paid in full for what it has done, and none will be wronged. If you're following, as you know, this is a series of commands to true believers. Since the start of Surah, we talked about three different groups: believers, non-believers, and hypocrites, and bad example of humanity, the children of Israel, and good example of humanity, the story of Abraham. And then if the followers of hypocrites and their discussions in hell, and then we started how a true believer should be, starting from believing Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, believing hereafter, believing angels, books, and we went all the way to how to go to Hajj, how to do Hajj, how to fast, how to do many things, how to get married, divorce, all these humanly problems we went through. And then last night we talked about infaq, and it's another very, very important part of being a true believer, mu'min. And today we are talking about riba, which is an interest, and Allah Jalla Jalaluhu says that it's forbidden. It's not like trading. In trade, both sides take some risks. There are some works and there are some value added efforts in it. But money exchanging, money lending with interest is one side has all the risks, other sides just benefits, none. So Allah Jalla Jalaluhu here tells that if you lend some money to somebody, if he is having some troubles repaying the debt, if you can postpone it until a time of ease, or if you, of course, waive it as an act of charity, it's better than you. If only you knew. Allah Jalla Jalaluhu says this. And He also reminds us that we will all be returned to Allah Jalla Jalaluhu on the Day of Judgment. So whatever you want to put in your pocket on the Day of Judgment, send it today while you're living on this planet, on this worldly life. These money mongers are really big problem throughout the history, unfortunately. It's the disease we see 2000 years ago in Jerusalem, for example. As you know, it was Passover time in Jerusalem, and Pontius Pilate, back then the Roman governor for the city, said, as usual, said that he's gonna release one of the prisoners free him. And he said that choose Jesus from Nazareth or choose Barabbas, who was convicted felon, murderer, rebel person. And people who were doing all this money exchanging, money selling, they knew that Jesus was a prophet. He was a true man. He was telling the truth. He was talking about peace and compassion and law. But they choose Barabbas to free. And the same Sikh mentality actually is in Islam also in later years. In some Islamic countries, they use term faiz for riba, for interest, to make it look acceptable. Whereas in linguistic terms, faiz is a positive thing. It's kind of like overflow. Whereas riba is something put into whatever available. it's one of the, I guess, this riba without any risk, without any effort, without any value added work, gaining, earning money from money is one sickness that throughout the history people just that's a big problem, and it's still the biggest problem. And those money mongers are just controlling including the religion for those average